Okay, so here is one way that you would utilize the opacity to make a transparent photo out of a regular full saturated photo. I'm going to open up, we'll use an American flag photo for an example. I'm going to blow that up here. As you can see, it's on the background right now. I always like to do a copy of it, which is Command J. And then I kind of trash the background layer. You don't have to. Background layer is good to keep if you want to have it as a backup plan. In case you mess with this one too much, you may keep it and then just turn it off, the eyeball off. But anyway, I'm going to pull up maybe, let's just say create a couple new layers. Layer 2, I'll call that blue. And then I'm going to put the layer blue beneath. And for that layer, I'm going to fill it with blue. And to fill, all I did was I took the eyedropper tool, I dropped on a color that I liked, and then I did an Option Delete on the Mac, which actually fills with the foreground color. And then I believe it's Control Delete or Command Delete on the Mac to fill with set with the background color. So we'll go ahead and create yet another layer. And of course, you might have other things behind the American flag or whatever images you're working with. So we'll call this one green. Say OK. Let's put green over here. And then we'll fill that, again, fill with the background color. Again, this is the foreground, this is the background. The background color is green, so we're going to do a Command Delete, and I believe that's Control Delete on the PC. So now we have the American flag above these two layers, and all you have to do is be on that layer. You can call it flag if you want. Flag layer. All you have to do is be on that layer. You can take the whole layer and go up to opacity and just lighten it, and the blue shines through. For example, if I wanted to open another photo, boy, I guess I can just choose any photo. This is just a screenshot of one of my favorite designers. I'm just going to drag and drop that right here. Let's say that's just another photo that I had behind. And I pull that layer up. You can see it a little bit more clearly when I take the opacity down to, oops, take that. Got to make sure I'm in the flag layer. Take the opacity down to 50. You can see that there. And then, again, if I turn live off, you've got blue. If you turn blue off, you've got green shining through because this, of course, is transparent. Now let's turn these off and let's make sure the opacity is 100%. Now there are ways that you can pump up the saturation. Image Adjust, you can go into Hue Saturation, and that will change the way that this American flag photo looks. If you saturate it a little bit more, saturate it less, that's only going to work with the color. That's not going to work with the image weight and saturation. The image weight and saturation is actually here in the opacity. So when you go to Image Adjust, brightness, contrast, levels, curves, exposure, color balance, all of this works with the image at hand. It won't work with the weight. The only thing that works with the weight of the image is opacity. And you've got some types of blending modes here that might be like overlay, multiply will work with whatever's beneath. So what I could do is go to normal multiply. So that will work with whatever's beneath, but that's going to give whatever's beneath as much weight. It'll multiply. For example, if I wanted to make something look like, if you're doing like a tattoo over someone's skin, and you had the tattoo ink, like design, and you wanted it to look like it was placed on someone's skin, you could have that on the top layer, the tattoo ink, and then you can just hit multiply and it will actually merge with the skin tone color. So that's another way you can do it. There are different ways that you can go about doing this, but this would be my first and only recommendation for creating an image that's transparent.